So Bout of Books 14 is over. This is just sort of a quick wrap-up of how everything finished out, my total page count and everything. I was pretty happy with it, considering it was a work week, and it was a really tough work week. I think I did pretty good. One of the first books I finished was Y the Last Man. This is the 10th and final book in the series by Brian K. Vaughan, entitled Whys and Wherefores. This was a total of 166 pages. Overall, I gave it 4 stars. I was pretty satisfied with the ending. Right at the very back, it jumps like 60 years, and some of the events that happen in those 60 years in the future, I wasn't all that thrilled with, but I understand the need to kind of jump that far forward, because to see where the world's going to progress after everything that has happened in the series, you kind of need quite a bit of time gap for it to recover. So I understand that, and there were some really bittersweet moments near the end of it. So overall, I was pretty satisfied with the series. The next book I finished was Beyond the Spiderwick Chronicles, the Nixie Song, Volume 1 in the second trilogy after the original Spiderwick Chronicles, by Tony DeTerlizzi and Holly Black. This one had 162 pages, and I enjoyed it just as much as the original Spiderwick trilogy. Or actually, that was 5 books, not a trilogy, sorry. Cute illustrations, some new characters, Nick and Lori Vargas, brother and sister. Yeah, it's pretty cool, good series, good storyline. I'm looking forward to reading the next book, and I gave this one 4 stars. And then I read a graphic memoir by Alison Bechdel entitled Fun Home, a Family Tragicomic. This one had 232 pages. I kind of gave my thoughts about this during my daily vlogs. Wasn't overall thrilled with it. I mean, it's kind of an interesting story. I like the artwork for the most part. I don't mind when it's like that kind of just a single color tone through it. I like the portrayal of the faces and all that, and the illustrations were really good, but overall the story didn't quite thrill me as much, and I only gave this one 3 stars. And then I read a graphic novel entitled Agnes Quill, an anthology of mysteries about a teenage detective that can hear and speak to ghosts, and she sort of helps them solve their problems. 4 separate stories, all illustrated by 4 different people that don't seem to know what a teenager looks like. Including the author himself, who drew her like a 10-year-old right there. The stories weren't that interesting. The illustrations were hit or miss. The favorite was the one by Raina Telgemeier, but again, her story was really short and not all that interesting either. But the illustrations were my favorite in that one. Overall, I would give this one a miss. I only had 1 star for this, and this was 130 pages. And then the last book, physical book, that I was reading was Another Day by David Levithan. I tried to finish it off last night. I only got to page 296. I've since read a little bit more on my break, but I'm just so close, almost made it. But yeah, it's sort of a companion book to his other book, Every Day, about a mysterious being known only as A, that's neither male nor female, that every day wakes up in the body of a different human being, whether it be male or female, and ends up falling for this girl named Rhiannon and tries to have some sort of relationship with this person as A becomes a different person each time. It's totally crazy, but this particular one is told from Rhiannon's point of view, and I really like that different side of the story after having read Every Day. So, yeah, overall, I see this one heading for a 5-star, but again, I'm not quite finished with it. That was 296 pages in that one. And then I had started a brand new audio book at the beginning of Bout of Books. That was All the Stars in the Sky by Sarah Lyons Fleming. This is the 3rd book in the trilogy, which I can't remember the name of. Oh, Until the End of the World. That's the trilogy. So this is the 3rd book in the series. I'm really enjoying this series. I'm about 75% at the time Bout of Books ended. It's a total of 348-page book, so I estimate probably about 261 pages equivalent to what I've listened to. So overall, it was about 1,247 pages for the week. I'm really happy with that. Like I said, came across at least 2 really good books. The audio one and this one are my favorites. And happy to finish off at least another series in terms of the graphic novel. So had fun with it. Had fun kind of trying to figure out what to do on a daily vlog. Should thank my co-star Skippy. She's not here right now, but really appreciate all your comments and your thumbs ups and stuff. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.